Hi, and welcome to Moonbeam Connections. I'm Jacqui-Leigh. I'm here with today's spirit message meant for you. So I do send out the intention that these messages find those who need them when they need them. So if you did find this message today, it is meant for you, and I thank you for joining me. I'm going to give it one more shuffle, and then we'll get your first card as your message from Spirit. Ooh, and we got a lot of cards. So we'll put those back. Let's get your first card. Oh my gosh. I have to start using another deck. I really like this deck though. I like the pictures in it. But it is a little slippery. It's kind of got a plastic coating to it. I'm not sure what it's called, but thank you. Reverse Three of Cups. So this can be about like overindulgence or gossiping, right? You've got the three people partying together. So this could be about them being a little bit gossipy, feeling isolated. You're not the one partying with three people. So we'll have to see how the other cards shake out. But definitely like overindulgence, doing something too much, being gossipy, or someone's being gossipy against you, or feeling isolated, which of course can go, right? If people are gossiping against you, you could definitely feel isolated. So let's see what your obstacle is in regards to the reverse Three of Cups. Could also be like being overindulgent in some area of your life. So whether that's overeating or, partying too much, or even too much social media, things like that. Don't ever compare yourself to someone on social media, please, because you don't know what their life is really like. They're only putting the best parts. Ooh, reverse the Lovers as your obstacle. So that's about imbalance or disharmony, having temptations. See, that goes along with our it goes along with it, of course, but like overindulgence. So are you being tempted by something? We'll just say alcohol. So are you overindulging in alcohol, and that's what you're being tempted by? Or, people gossiping against you, you feeling isolated, right? That can create disharmony in your life. You can also have imbalances in terms of not having very good friendships. Definitely with the Cups and the Lovers, I would say this is about this is relationships. So whether that's a partner relationship, like a in-love relationship, or a family relationship, or a friend's relationship, I definitely see this is in relation to a relationship. So let's get your advice for this. So right now in your relationships, could be feeling isolated, could even be overindulging in relationships, right? Like going out too much, going out with a different person every night, or even being too available for somebody, right? Losing yourself within the relationship, right? You're overindulging, like you just met this person, now you're spending every night with them, when really it should be more of a slow burn, right? And that's creating imbalances or disharmony. So you'll have to take this how it sort of applies in your life. But let's see, what's your advice, please? Need some advice for you. Oh, there we go. Ooh, Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords is actually about anxiety or despair, feeling guilty. And that's your advice. So I would say your advice is that you may have to live in despair or regret or heartache, right? So we have this Three of Cups as your message. So let's say this is a relationship, and this relationship you could be being isolated within it, right? It's somebody who doesn't want you talking to anybody else. Only me. I only want me. or you're just spending too much time with them and you're totally getting engrossed in their life and just giving up your life altogether. And then you have this, imbalance or this temptation that's blocking you, right? This is your obstacle. So you're tempted by this person, right? You don't want to let them go. You want to hold on tight. And the Nine of Swords as your advice is kind of like, you know what? You probably should let them go. And I know that's going to be hard for you. I know you're going to maybe feel guilty because you are helping this person, propping this, right? Like if you leave them, well, they're very upset because you've totally invested your life into them. You've given them everything of you. You've made sure their life is good. You've made sure they have what they need and that they're satisfied. But meanwhile, you're being lost in that. And so you may feel guilty that, oh, I'm leaving this person, but like they really want me. They don't want me to leave. And I feel so bad because I'm upsetting them. So you feel guilty about that. And you can also feel despair because I don't have anyone now, and now I'm all alone, and I just want somebody there, and that's why I was so over-giving to this person, because I just wanted somebody, just somebody there with me. And so the advice is, you have to go through this. You're going to have to go through this despair in order to make your life better. And we have the underlying energy, look, of the Queen of Cups, and it's a Cups. I definitely say this is about relationships. So this is about compassion, calmness, using your intuition, and this is your underlying energy. So you have this underlying energy of being compassionate and caring for people and calm and using your intuition. And I would say you are using that to give too much of yourself to somebody else, whether that is your lover, whether that is your parent even, right? Because sometimes parents, especially once you become an adult, they feel like, I raised you, you owe me, you should be doing all this. But no, parents are supposed to raise you so you can go out and live your life. And yes, we want to keep those relationships and we want to help people where we can help people, but sometimes people demand too much of us. Sometimes it's a very one-sided relationship, right? They just want from us. They want us to supply everything they need, the love they need, the attention they need, the resources they need, but they're not willing to give that to us in exchange, right? It's a very selfish relationship. And so I think this is saying you need to, whatever this selfish relationship is, even though you are compassionate and kind, you need to break up with them. You need to disassociate from them. You need to stay further away from them. You need to create boundaries in your relationship if you need to stay in this relationship, or just cut the cord altogether. And that may cause you some anxiety. You may feel guilty about that. You may cry in despair over that. But that's what you should be doing. We'll just get a few clarifiers here. So can we get a clarifier for the reverse Three of Cups, please? I'll take it this way. Ooh, Two of Cups. So that's partnerships, unity, being attracted, having an attraction. So I definitely say it like this is about your relationship. Somebody you are in unity with, in a relationship with, in a partnership with. It could even be work partnerships, but all the cups here, this is going to be something more friends, family, lover involved. So, but it's not, it's an isolating relationship, right? It's just the two people in the relationship. So you do have this partnership, this relationship, but it's isolating. It's isolating. It's just the two of you. Nobody else is allowed in. Give, right? Okay. Oh, whoa. That was quick. Reverse lovers. Look. Reversed Four of Wands. So that's instability, right? This is the marriage card. This is we're going to get married. So this is about instability, tension, disruption. There's instability in this relationship. Whatever this relationship is, there's instability. It's not, you might be the one creating all the stability. There may be no stability in this relationship except for what you give. Can we get a clarifier for the Nine of Swords, please? Clarifier for the Nine of Swords, please. Which is you just standing in your anxiety. Strength. Yeah. Yeah, have the strength. Have the strength, have the courage, have the patience, have what you need in order to detach. So you have the strength, right? You can go through this grieving process. You can go through this guilty process, feeling guilty, getting over that, the anxiety of it all, of what you're going to do, because you have the strength. This is underlying strength, right? A quiet strength. This isn't boisterous. I'm yelling out. I'm doing this. I'm so strong. I've got my guns and my blah, blah, blah. This is about calm. I stand my ground. I know who I am. I know where I'm going. And this is where I'm headed. Oh, underlying energy. Page of Swords. So that's like curiosity, using your intelligence, being vigilant. But this is, starting out. This isn't an Ace of Swords, right? This isn't you just starting. This isn't you. This is, I have experience. I've been places, especially as a sword. As a sword, you've had to go through a lot of things. You've been stabbed in the back. You were just stabbed in the back 10 times. So you have gone through a lot. But you are ready to start this new adventure. You're ready to start out on the new thing. You need to use your intelligence, and you need to use your compassion and your intuition, and you need to realize that you have the strength to grieve through whatever this is, whatever this disconnection that you need to make is. And so I think we will get a card today from, where is it? Where is it? Oh, right here. This is a deck. I've actually not used it too much because it's more about lovers, and I generally don't do straight up lovers readings. But today I am going to pick from this deck. It is a very tiny deck. Just because this really seems like definitely relational. Doesn't necessarily have to be lovers, but there are like the marriage card, the unity card, the lovers card. It could definitely be about partnerships, lovers. But let's just get one card from here. This deck, please. What message does Spirit want for you today from this deck in relation? Oh, too much. It's too much, right? This relationship is too much. Hey, one card, please. You can do it. Come on. Let's slow down. Oh, no, that just brought too many cards. Can we get one card, please? One card. There we go. I wish we could be together, but it's complicated. Wow. Does that not just say it all, right? You wish you could be with someone. You wish you could be in a partnership, a relationship, a whatever with someone, but it's complicated. You're not getting what you need out of it. And so you need to either ensure that you get what you need out of this relationship, or it's time to move on. And you have the strength to do it. You can get through that process. You know what you're doing. I mean, you're the Queen of Cups. Look at that. You can do it. You can do anything. You've got the intellect behind you. You've got the compassion, the care, the feelings, and the intellect, the know-how to do it. To do what you need to do. Well, this is a wonderful reading for you. I hope it really did help. I'm sorry it sounds like we need to cut some ties or create some distance. But remember, these messages are only for your highest and greatest good. And so this will be for your highest and greatest good. I'm sending you peace, love, and happiness. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.